All right, I'm just going to go out and say it. I'm not enjoying John Cena's heel turn. Welcome back to the Mike Sanchez Show. I am currently in a hotel in Queens, New York, and it's very echoey in here, and it's fucking me up. Hopefully you can't see behind me. There's another hotel. Hopefully you can't see inside their rooms. Hopefully nobody's banging behind me. But I'm just going to go out and say it. I've just been thinking about it. John Cena's heel turn for me is just not doing it. It's not hitting the way I thought it was going to hit. And you can relax, put down your pitchforks, just calm down and listen to what I got to say before you just comment and you do all this crazy shit. Just calm down. Hear me out for a second. I also just realized I'm debuting the man bun, so let me know if you like it or not. And my whole thing is the motivation behind everything for me truly doesn't fully make sense. It does to a degree, it does on the surface level, but when you dig deeper to it, I feel like there just needs to be more. Because as of right now, it doesn't feel like John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. It doesn't feel like John Cena, The Rock, and Travis Scott versus Cody Rhodes. It's really just John Cena versus the WWE fans, which is fine. But I feel like that's only a section of it, or that's only a section that has been talked about. And I know it still is relatively new. It's only been a month. We're on the road to WrestleMania, which is in less than 4 weeks. And John Cena only has one more scheduled appearance. His first promo I liked because it touched upon how everybody's treated John Cena over the years. Like, you know, everybody shits on him. You have the Let's Go Cena, Cena Sucks. I get all that. And I think it's totally justified. This is a legitimate justified heel turn. But that's only a section because there's so much that's still not talked about. There's some stuff that hasn't even been mentioned yet or brought up yet. And that's the whole thing with The Rock. That's the whole thing with selling your soul, because in reality, John Cena didn't really sell his soul when you look back at it now, at least from what we understand. Because the way I look at it is that The Rock wanted Cody Rhodes to sell his soul, be his champion. Another thing that The Rock did was say that he could, promising that Cody could get everything, anything he's ever wanted, every dream you've ever, like the most ridiculous dream ever, can come true with The Rock. So why would John Cena accept that? Because John Cena's in Hollywood. John Cena is still one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. John Cena's done it all in terms of WWE. He's done everything. He's won 16 world titles. He's just trying to win his 17th. Oh my God. Having no chair hurts my back. So to me, John Cena aligning with The Rock doesn't make sense. While it was awesome, John Cena won the Elimination Chamber. He got his WrestleMania match. He got his WrestleMania title shot. Why align with The Rock? If you already won the Elimination Chamber, you're going to WrestleMania, you're going to fight Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. It's already laid out for you. You just got to do the damn thing. What they should have, I think, touched upon more is the motivation behind doing all that. I get him being upset with the fans. I get him taking away everything from the fans. I even understand like not changing your gear, not changing your music, not doing anything different, just being kind of pissed off at the crowd, which is fine because that works. You could have John Cena come out and do a segment where he just trashes the crowd like he's been doing. But I feel like there just needs to be more layers to it because all he's doing is talking shit to the crowd. He's not even acknowledging Cody Rhodes. They're not talking. He's not saying shit to him. All he does is he just wants to ruin professional wrestling and just win the title and leave. There's been no mention of why he aligned himself with The Rock. There's been no mention of why he would even think about selling his soul when he has everything already. And I understand we have basically another 7 months to touch on these topics, but how long can this really go if you're not touching upon it before WrestleMania? And the only reason why I could think maybe not is because maybe John Cena is going to lose at WrestleMania, and I don't want that. I actually want John Cena to win this year. I was a big Cody Rhodes fan last year, still am now, but I think it'd be really interesting to see John Cena win his 17th title and then just go on a tear for the rest of the year. But I don't know how they're going to do it. When a heel is like super confident and all that stuff leading up to a big match, I feel like there's a really huge chance that they end up losing and then crashing out. I just feel like that could be the possible way to go. I just feel like there's stuff that has not been touched upon that is missing. And we only have one more appearance scheduled from John Cena leading up to WrestleMania, which is next Monday. And then after that, there's 3 full weeks before WrestleMania. This is now the 3rd year in a row. Cody Rhodes had to carry again leading into WrestleMania. He did it with 39. Him and The Rock did it in 40. Roman Reigns was the main event, but barely spoke leading up to the main event, which I say it all the time that I love the hype for WrestleMania 40. I think it's one of the greatest WrestleMania hypes of all time. From an outside fan, you would almost think that it was The Rock versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40. I feel like Roman should have done a little bit more. The Rock took over more, which maybe that's what they wanted. I don't know what they wanted to do, but Cody and Rock carried that. And then even this year now, it's been mostly Cody Rhodes and mostly Cody Rhodes trying to get something out of John Cena. And then now we have another 3 weeks where Cody Rhodes is going to be by himself. So like, what is he going to do for the next 3 weeks? Maybe The Rock shows up and kind of clears up some of that stuff. But as of right now, we're not getting it. So it's like, where do you go from here? And people are saying that WWE's not letting Cody Rhodes and John Cena go toe-to-toe in a battle of words, but I would argue that not that Cody Rhodes is better than John Cena on the mic, but he can handle himself. He's went to toe-to-toe with The Rock, Roman Reigns, CM Punk. Like, he would be fine against John Cena. I don't think he would outmatch him, but to not have a promo segment And then you're probably the first back and forth words are going to be in his final appearance before WrestleMania, which again will be a month before WrestleMania. It's a little weird. I don't think they planned it right. I think they should have touched more upon him not winning a singles match since 2018 against Triple H in Saudi Arabia, of all places. Like, he hasn't won a legitimate match. What, 7 years, 8 years? I can't do math. In that long, I feel like he could have touched upon how desperate he is just to win a match, let alone the 17th championship. I think they could have touched upon maybe The Rock promises something that even John Cena can't achieve on his own. Maybe The Rock is promising him protection of matches, protection of defending his title. He could even probably bring back the spinner belt if he wins, which they kind of hinted on that last week. But I just think there's a whole section of a story that you're missing. And all we're getting at the base is John Cena is upset with the fans, and that's why he's doing what he's doing. And he's ruining professional wrestling. You could say that maybe they're going the route of, like, they're not giving us what we want because it makes us want more, which I guess is correct, because I'm sitting here right now bitching. It's 11:30 at night on a fucking Wednesday, and I'm bitching about John Cena in a hotel room. While that might be true, it's hurting the road to WrestleMania. It's hurting, in my opinion, it's hurting the road to WrestleMania, and it's hurting the main event match, because it doesn't seem like Cody Rhodes is even worth John Cena's time. Like, he's just a stepping stone just to take the title, not even really acknowledging him. I just think they could have done a better job up to this point. I was really excited when he turned heel because I thought they were going to go a different route, which I don't mind where they are, but there's just so much more to touch upon with so little time for the main event of WrestleMania. There's so much more time in the year, but then it kind of wastes WrestleMania in a way, like how they used WrestleMania 27 as a stepping stone for The Rock versus John Cena the next year. Are they going to really sacrifice WrestleMania in Las Vegas, the main event, to get to somewhere else, whether it be SummerSlam or whether it be like the end of the year with John Cena's last match? You could agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. You could think I'm a fucking idiot. I'm totally okay with discussing it. I don't care about that, but it's just weird. And I'm trying to explain my words. I don't even have a freaking script like I usually do. I'm just venting. I'm bored. So this video might get 300 views, which is totally fine. I don't mind doing this every now and again, just ranting about what I'm feeling at the time. But I would like to talk about it because maybe I'm missing something. And I've said that, like, I'm aware, like, maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm missing a whole section that I don't even know about. I would like to say that I know everything, but I don't. I wish I did, because that'd be awesome. But if you know everything, you can't learn anything. So I would like to hear some of your opinions. How are you feeling about it? But right now, for me, overall, in general, this WrestleMania 41 hype has been kind of shitty. Doesn't have the spark this year that it should. And I feel like that's because there's a lot that was changed. There was a lot that was moved around. When it gets closer, I'm going to make what should have been WrestleMania 41 versus what we got. I'm just yapping about my thoughts right now. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And if you want to join, let me in.